Hello, hi. This is just going to be some commentary over a Baron Rivendare run that I had done here. We're starting at the end where Baron Rivendare is, just to show you that if you use the pre-made group finder, you can kind of use it to help teleport you out and make things a little bit more efficient. So this will take you out to a graveyard out here in the Eastern Plaguelands. I think here I was just doing some setup stuff. So hey, I just finished a run. I use a add-on called Vendor that will automatically sell things that you have to just customize it, but you can get to a point where it can really help out. You'll be picking up a lot of things, a lot of the same things over time, and so it's nice to have lists to click and drag those items over to, so that the next time you go and click open the vendor, it will just sell that stuff. Um, so there you have it. We're heading up. You just head north, I suppose, up to the East Wall Gate. If you don't have a vendor mount, that's okay. There's also a vendor just out here. Sean Wilkers, I believe. Also, make sure to reset the instances, right? Reset all instances before you go in. I'm playing on a priest, so this won't apply to everybody, but for priests right now in the current patch, you have, with Oracle, with your Power Word Shield, you get a speed boost. With the Feather, of course, you get a speed boost. And with Penance, you get a speed boost. Here, the Magistrate straight away is the boss that runs away. You can, if you have enough range and are fast enough, you can kill them straight away. And that helps, again, with efficiency. I decided to full clear once I really got into things because it, once I got into the swing of things, it became really easy for me to, from start to finish, get this done in about 7 minutes, which is pretty optimal because you can do a maximum of 10 per hour, and 6 times 10 is 60 minutes. So you kind of want to be around that 6 to 7 minute mark so that you're never really stuck if you're sitting down for long sessions doing this. So you head over left in the first place to get into Ruben Khan. You got to clear all the acolytes in this ziggurat, I guess, or whatever this is, so that the crystal is destroyed, and then you run back out the same way you came. Do not go left, because you don't want to get caught in those gates. They will close down on you. It's waste time. So you head back this way. I believe there's a Baroness up here. Another thing with if you are doing full clearing is that there are specific groups like this one in the middle that you want to kill, depending on what AoE abilities you have, but because then you can loot the things in the middle and loot everything around it. Again, just a little bit more efficient. So you clear out all the acolytes here, run back the way you came. Priest also has a couple of premonition abilities that reduce the cooldown of any other spells that aren't instant anyway. And so that can be used to help speed up the cooldown of your Feather, which helps you go faster. A little bit of an invisible mob there, and that's always fun. So you come out here, same deal. Just go ahead and clear all these things coming up to Maleki the Pallid. And you clear out all the acolytes through here. And then run on up to this fountain over here. I think I run all the way around the fountain just because at this point, I was dedicated to full clearing. I just got into a rhythm. I couldn't help myself, so. That's about it for this part. I think coming up, so the Magistrate would be up and to the right. And so if you weren't able to get the Magistrate before, you would have to run up over here to the right and get him now before turning around and heading through these gates. So now we come into the Venom Belchers. These guys are really hard to group together. It seems to be not even worth it. So I just kind of run around and try to take them off one by one. Loot them real quick. And then when I'm running back this way, get them from range so that I can be standing somewhere around the middle. When Ramstein comes out, As soon as those doors open, I'm just spamming an ability so that the line of sight, you know, becomes available. And they die instantly. Then you want to rush over to this gate over here where all these ads are spawning out of. They're invincible before they cross the gate. You see how they kind of get stuck. But as soon as all of them are across the gate, you can blow them up. And then sprint back this way. Take care of these blackguards that spawn in. And then off you go, running over to the good old Baron. Boom goes the dynamite. And hey. Then you want to use the Dungeon Finder to list group. And then click on your own, right-click on your own portrait, leave group. But hey, there you go. There's the Deathcharger. It exists. Oh my god. I think this came after about 225 runs for me, which seems to be particularly unlucky. I think, looking at the probabilities of this, I think after 200 runs, you know, the chance for you to see more than one drop, one or more drops, is like 87%. So if you're after the 200 mark, like you're due. Of course, that doesn't mean that you're, you know, that's guaranteed, but you really are due at that point. I think a friend I was talking to said that they had gotten it after 63 runs, which, you know, seemed to me amazing and very lucky indeed. But there you have it. And again, yeah, so you want to use the group finder to list a custom group and then leave the party that it creates, and that will teleport you out. And this is kind of where we started, right? This is what it looks like. So all told, I think about the run itself is about maybe 4 minutes. Then you have 1 minute of waiting to be teleported out. And then you have about a minute to sell and sort out your inventory. And by the time you do that, I don't know, you could get up and grab a coffee or get a cup of water or whatever, and then head back in. And that's what it looks like. Yay. I've always wanted this mount. This Baron Rivendare Deathcharger. I just, you know, never fully committed to it. But there you have it. I think it's like 200, what did I say? 223? Somewhere, like either 223 or 225 is how many runs that I have to do. But yeah, you would, if you didn't get the mount, then you'd have to come out here. You could use Sean Wilkers to sell your junk, reset your instances, and then off you go. You go back in. But anyway, luckily for me now, I no longer have to do that. Now I actually have to take care of my actual responsibilities in life.
See you around.
What the hell? Oh, well, you know what? Now it's Anexia time, I guess. But I can't reset that. That has to be done once a week. Just waiting here to... There it is. There it is. Always been an undead head. Collecting all these skeletal war horses. I always thought they were so cool. Now I'll have to go do the North Rend stuff to get the Argent... What is it? The Argent Dawn? Anyway, there's some, like a white skeletal warhorse, a couple of different skeletal warhorses to get from there. Maybe that'll be the next thing. Alright, y'all. Well, that's how it's done. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later. Bye.